If I shoot at a nigga, make sure it's done. Ain't no band with this chop, hold a whole drum. Got a Glock and it spit like a flute. Ain't hanging with niggas like Luke. Got killers like.
Welcome to another episode of Kip Talk. It's your host, Kip John Doe. And today, we got the man himself, Mr. JFips.
What's the word?
Yeah, how
What's
you
the
doing,
word?
man?
Man, living.
On me, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Had to. Y'all been turning up.
On me.
Y'all been doing y'all thing. I had to slide through, you know? What's the word, though?
Man, it's for the city, man. Just trying
yeah.
to put everything together. Yeah, but this is our first time meeting, so I'm going to get to know you a little bit.
Sure.
So let's just start about where you from?
I'm from the west side of St. Louis. Good fella in Ferris. So.
On me,
Yeah.
the hood.
Yeah.
And how was the upbringing over there?
This shit was horrible. This shit was whack as hell. It's the same as everybody else. A broke-ass little, kid trying to do his little thing. But shit, I really wouldn't like the rest of them, though. I ain't gonna fake it. Like, the rest of them, they was, like, robbing and doing all that extra stuff. Like, I really wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never catch me in no interview, like, capping like I was on there. Like, nah, like, my mama straight kept me in, like, church.
On me, that's what I was gonna ask you. So you had your mom and your dad in the house?
Nah, my dad wasn't in the house, but, I ain't really fuck with my dad. But, my mom, yeah.
She was there.
She was what's up, you know what I'm saying? But, shit, just like everybody, every other little kid from the hood, just trying to,
trying to make it.
Yeah.
So let's just take it back because everybody know you from 104.1.
Right.
So let's just talk life before 104.1. Because how old are you now?
I'm 26 right now. 26?
Yeah. Damn, I thought you was older than that.
Everybody do, but
damn,
nah.
I don't know why I thought you was older than that.
No, I had started radio when I was like 18, 19. I just started so young. That's what makes everybody think I'm like hella old because I was doing it for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's take it back. You graduated high school from where?
I went to Ridna High.
Ridna High.
Yeah.
And then after high school, did you go for broadcasting?
Nah, see, I was trying to in high school, shit, I sucked at basketball and football, and that's what everybody else was good in. So I realized, everybody got their niche. So, I realized, I wasn't athletic.
Right.
Shit. I wasn't athletic. And shit, school wasn't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't studying. I was like a average C, D, student.
Said regular.
Shit, all I can do is just make people laugh and talk my shit.
So you
I'm
was
like,
a jokester?
Hell yeah. What? I kept everybody rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out, what my niche was. So in my high school, they had a radio station. Everybody was like, why you don't hop on it? So basically, I hopped on it. And shit, I did, hella well to where it started getting recognized outside of, the high school. And that's when, Stacey Static, she the one who found me. She the one who really,
she reached out to you?
Hey,
On me,
yeah.
shout
Well,
out
I
her.
reached out to her at first, and then she reached back out to me, and, she put me on. After that, she took me under her wing, and it was just, up from there.
For real?
Yeah.
So before, so you said you was in high school, you did the radio.
Yeah.
So when was you like, man, this what I'm going to do?
Shit, when I went to Flow Valley, so when I got out of high school, my mama wanted me to go to college. You want to make your mama happy and shit. So shit, I went to Flow Valley. Shit, I knew it wasn't gonna go nowhere, but I was doing it for my mama.
How many semesters?
A good two semesters. No, I did 3. No, a good 3 semesters.
Oh me,
a good 3 semesters.
almost a year.
Yeah, but I only did the 3rd semester because I did an internship. And, for radio, you need an intern. You got to be in college. So I did the internship at the radio station, but shit, they ended up getting me so early. They got me when I was I signed with them when I was 19. So I really wasn't, I was still a kid. You know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah.
And that shit was crazy. So you get the spot on the radio.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about it. You say you hit Stacey Static.
Yeah.
And then she hit you back. How did that process go?
I hit her when I was 15, when I was 15 or 16. And I did an interview with her at my school. She the one who came up with the name JFips. I was going by J Money or it was something crazy. I was going by J something or whatever. And she was like, bruh, that shit ass. She basically told me that shit wet.
Ass.
Yeah, she was hella direct. She was like, bruh, you ain't gonna get nowhere with that. She was like, bruh, ain't your last name Phipps? She was like, bruh, I ain't never heard nobody, last name Phipps. And she was
I have.
She was like, what about JFips? I'm like, what? She like, what about, do JFips. And shit, I ain't gonna lie, she gave me my name too, and it was just up from that. But my real name is Jeremy Phipps. That's my real.
Me, so it's some real shit.
Yeah. So shit, it just stemmed from there.
So what's y'all you and Stacey Static relationship today?
I straight love her. I ain't gonna fake it. I straight love her. She, you know what I'm saying? She put me on game, and then on top of that, she was real. While I was there, it was so many politics going on, you know what I'm saying? But she kept it real with me the whole time and kind of told me because
took you under her wing.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna fake it. When I got there, I ain't had a big head, but she had let me know bro, Like, don't get on here. Like, you gonna have a bunch of like hoes and shit try to fuck with you. Like, don't go that direction. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay focused. And like every time, like she'll catch me like being big headed or some shit. She like, hey, chill that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Big
I just
sister
told you.
type shit.
Yeah.
On me.
So like after like a few months, that shit was out my head. Like I took this shit hella serious.
On me. So
Yeah.
the first day on the job, you there.
Yeah.
What's the feeling? Walk us through that first day.
And I fucked up so bad. It was horrible. I'll never forget. It was on a Saturday night. They gave me like a, I want to say like a 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning, right? So I just fucked up so bad. I did anything that you can do wrong. I did wrong. Like I fucked up so bad. I left the radio with no music playing, no commercials, no nothing. Like sirens going off, all this shit. Like anything you possibly can fuck up on, I fucked up.
They gave you a strike that night.
Yeah, they gave me a strike. They ain't write me up on them, but they just like, bruh, it happened shit.
On me.
Everybody go through
night.
it. Yeah, but I ain't never had no rookie moment like that ever again.
On
Like
me.
that was just my first time. Yeah.
On me, that's what's up. So throughout your whole time, you met a lot of famous people. You
Yeah.
traveled a lot. So who had you most starstruck?
I had to say Boosie my favorite rapper, but Wayne.
Oh, you met Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne I say. Probably Wayne.
On me.
I didn't met everybody. The only people I really ain't met is like the Jay-Z's and like mega stars and shit. Like I met Nicki and like Drake. Like Jay-Z and Drake is probably the only people I ain't really met. But like everybody else
Ran into everybody.
Yeah. I didn't either interviewed or
come
like
through,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hard. So, and you traveled a lot of cities too.
Yeah, city to city for sure.
What was your favorite city to travel to?
Still to this day, my favorite city to travel to, believe it or not, is Denver. I know it sounds weird, but Denver, Colorado.
I love Denver.
Yeah.
I love the mountains. I love the weather. Everything about it.
I straight want to move there.
Yeah,
Like,
then they got the weed up there. So
you know, so like I say Denver, but like the most lit obviously is like Miami. You know what I mean? Like I'm in Miami more than I'm anywhere else. Like you gonna catch me in Miami, you know, more than you catch me anywhere else.
you stay here.
Yeah, currently, but I'm more so in Denver. You know what I mean? Like I'm more so in Denver the majority of the time. That's like my favorite city.
Oh, man.
Everything about it.
So what about out of the U.S.?
I say.
Because we got this picture here, and I wanted to ask you about this.
Hey, Sato.
I
I'm
want
crying.
you to describe where you was at in this picture, because it said you was in Pakistan or something like that.
Yeah. Nah, that's my business partner, right? So they all from Pakistan. So I'm like the only black guy in the group. But no, we make money together. So my other business is I own a portion of Metro by T-Mobile. So like Metro by T-Mobile stores. So like that's like the owner of the company that I was with. Well, that I still, you know, that's still my business partner or whatever. He got married, so yeah. But yeah, the Middle East I love. Like, I'm supposed to be going to Dubai within the next couple months.
You been to Dubai?
Nah, I haven't been there yet. But like all the surrounding, you know, areas I have. But like yeah, Pakistan, yeah, they're my guys though.
On me, I ain't
For
been
sure.
out the country yet. I gotta go. I gotta get around.
It's a whole different experience. I ain't gonna lie. My first time out the country, I just got addicted. I feel like my first time out the country was somewhere like simple. Like I want to say it was like Mexico or Jamaica or something.
On a little vacation or something.
Yeah, but I'm like 10 countries in.
Passport got them tattoos, huh?
Yeah. Well, I just lost mine, so I had to get another one. But I just came back from the country. I went to Colombia. Colombia was fun, and now I'm about to go to Greece. I'm gonna go to Greece in September. Like the
Damn,
first two.
Greece.
Yeah.
What you going out there to do?
Man, just travel
kick
and kick it and chill. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you talked about sports in high school. You say you wasn't the best.
Hell no.
But you did do a lot of high school sports reviews, and you was doing the Friday night high school football.
Yeah,
On
I
me.
took over that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out
Yeah.
to Coca-Cola, because I ain't gonna lie, they straight believed in me. Like they could have canceled me after the first season, but they straight kept me on for like 3 seasons, straight sponsored me. And being sponsored by somebody like Coca-Cola,
That's big.
man, that's huge. So shout out to like the whole team here. You know, Jennifer, shout out to her, you know, for believing in me too. But it was just like, yeah, every Friday night I held that down in all the local high schools. And
How was that experience? You just being around that?
I put the loot on the back when it comes to sponsors. Like
Yeah.
I made it different. Like nobody did, you know, what I did besides like Dip. But like, you know,
Yeah,
nobody
Young
else.
Dip, yeah.
Nobody else did what I did as far as putting the loot on the back and showing people like how to really sponsor a product. I took going to each high school and like how I was having them kids go crazy, how I was having them calling the lines, how, you know,
Yeah.
I increased sales. Like that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, hell yeah, I did that for 3 seasons. It was only supposed to go on for like 6 weeks. 6 weeks turned into 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So
For me, that's big.
hell yeah. So I definitely did what I was supposed to do. But man, when it comes to them sponsorships and in general, like I don't just like taking people money. Like I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like you ain't have to give me a chance. I'm only 2 years in the radio. You could have gave it to the other,
Could have gave it to anybody.
You know what I'm saying? The other vets at the station, but y'all took a chance on me. So hell yeah, I'm gonna turn up.
They had to have a young boy out there
Man,
doing it, and you did it right, man. What was your favorite high school football team?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Vianney went crazy as far as like the crowds. Vianney had one of the best crowds. CBC crowd is crazy, but like the best school I used to love to go to, I would say is out of all the schools, I would say maybe Kirkwood. Kirkwood games was crazy. Games was crazy.
You watch pro football?
I do and I don't.
You ain't got no team?
Nah, not really. I be jamming with the Rams still. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be jamming with the Rams still, and the Baltimore Ravens, of course. But besides that, I don't really be watching football for real.
On me, we finna get that fantasy league going too.
Man, hopefully,
Oh me. So, what was your favorite part about the whole radio? You said how long did you stay on?
5.5 years.
5.5 years.
Yep.
And what was like your favorite like highlight moment throughout that 5 years?
Man, I used to look. Hear the fucked up part, bro. Like I feel like I used to get into so much shit. Bro. Like I had so many viral moments. Like just the young me. Like as I think about it right now, like when in media, man, I had so many young moments.
Yeah,
like
if you go on your Instagram, you can see you growing. You know what I'm saying? You getting older and older every picture.
The first time was when I got into it with Lil Yachty. I think Lil Yachty, we was about to literally fight in the studio. That shit was crazy.
What?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
He had a show at the pageant. He came to the station.
You got a lighter, bro?
And he came to the station, and I don't like interviewing people who dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you don't have to be here, bro. Like, it's
like niggas be doing interviews and they just be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I told him, like, I'm like, bro, like, I ain't gonna fake it. I was like, bro, you ain't even gotta be here. Shit. And it went from there. And he got his little words he wanna say. And so I'm like, bro, you don't even gotta be here, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. And I basically just like, ended it like that. But like, we straight got into it in the studio. So, but that's like I said, because I feel like I was being disrespected. Like, bro, like, don't come on this show, bro. Like,
and he promoting yourself.
You promoting yourself, bro. Like, I didn't.
Oh.
Nah, but I was, yeah, man. I just feel like don't come on my show, bro. And you ain't, I don't want to know answer. And that's what he was on. Like, no.
You trying to get in depth and see
I mean, they hit
got
me up.
going on.
I don't be hitting. I don't hit like a few artists. I would say like the bigger ones. Like we tried to hit up, but like we don't hit up artists. Like they hit us up and they be like, "Yo, I'm in the city. I'm trying to promote my brand."
So that's
my
what they
music,
do.
my show.
So the artists actually hit the radio station.
Yeah. I don't never hit no artist.
I thought it was set up with like the concert. And then they do their little runs.
So if it's a big rollout, like a super jam or something like that, then yeah. But like the little smaller concerts, nah. They contact us and they say, "Yo, I want to stop by. I want to do this. I want to do that," and we'll just agree to it and do it.
On me,
yeah.
That's what's up. So you say, and then what was like your overall like worst moment that you was like that probably had you like, man, I ain't finna do this shit.
Man, I ain't gonna fake it. I used to get angry. I would say it's just the politics. So like in media, it's like I'm going through politics right now. Like the people ask me like, and I didn't really answer.
What you mean by politics? Break it down for us.
So like, I'm my own man, right? But you got to realize like me. No, I'm good. I'm good. But me, I be having to realize like, look, I still work, for another company, whatever the case may be. But like, I don't want nobody to control me. Meaning that like, if I'm hired to do a job, like let me do my job type deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like to.
As long as you following the guidelines.
As long as I'm following the guidelines, and my numbers are always straight. So my numbers have never been a problem, right? But I would just say when it comes to politics, it's just like you get promoted based off who you know or who likes you better or whatever. And that's why I wanted to be a boss. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to take some time off of media too. But just like that's basically what politics is. You know what I mean? Like. Politics are sometimes good. Like, you know what I mean? You can network with somebody and you can just gain their favoritism. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
That's what I was about to say. Favoritism.
Yeah, but favoritism, like, can be bad because 90% of the time, people want to choose their own people to do certain things, right?
They gonna put their people before another nigga with talent. Even though he got talent, they gonna put their people first.
Hell yeah. So like, man, eventually it was just like, I would just say that was my worst moment was just like when I felt like I was being, shown how to do my job in somebody else's way when my number's already good. And you know what I mean? And then once it don't go how they want you to go, how they want it to go, you know what I mean? It's a different story. But it's all love. Like, I ain't never like, held no grudge or nothing like that. But it's just like, man, it just
when you
get
say
crazy.
when you say your numbers was good, does that mean like when you could see how many people tuning in to the radio every night?
Yeah, well, it's not every night, but you can you'll get like a weekly report of like, the Times is doing good and the Times is doing bad. You know what I mean?
And you was always on top.
Yeah, I was on top. All my times I was on top because I ain't gonna lie, like I literally was a good employee.
Yeah.
Like I did everything like possible, like everything that they
you
wanted
was
me to
that
do.
nigga on 104.1.
Yeah, like I did I've never been written up. Like I've never been written up at the station or anything. Never been written up, fired, none of that ever. You know what I mean? But like it got to a point, where everybody got like at they points that they get to where it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm here today, you know what I mean?
So what was the exit from 104.1?
It wasn't really an exit. I never exited 104.1. They sold the company to a bigger company named Odyssey. But I never exited 104.1. They sold the company to another company. I was still working for the old company. So Radio 1 is the old company. That's the company that's been around for 10, 15 years. But they sold it to, Odyssey, which is a bigger brand. But I was still working for the old company, Radio 1, doing, just basic work for them. But I got the opportunity with Vlad, and right now, the reason everybody want to know, the biggest thing that people want to know is, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you not, in media? And to be honest, I still can't really technically speak about it, but all I can really say is I'm in this bullshit-ass contract that somebody won't let me out, so I can't go do something else, or I can't release this or release that.
As far as the contract, who you under contract with?
I don't even want to speak on these people, but basically I'm in a contract with a company that's not allowing me to continue my job, and what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I've been offered like 4 or 5 positions that I can't take because I'm in
because you in that contract, so you can't fuck with nobody else.
I can't fuck with nobody. I can't drop no videos. Like, I'm supposed to, and it's not Vlad. So like I just
I was about to say,
it's not him.
Yeah, because we were gonna talk about the Vlad, but since you brought it up, we could talk about it. So it's not Vlad that's holding you back.
No,
you
like,
still under the Vlad though?
Right, yeah, I'm still under that. But the thing is, I can't drop nothing under their umbrella. I can't do nothing because of, what these other people got me on. You know what I'm saying? And it was more so of me just rushing. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to do, radio with a certain type of brand, so I'm going to another brand. I'm doing this and doing that, and I shouldn't have did what I did, basically. You know what I mean? But that just goes. It's just like an artist. Like it's the same exact thing. Like when it comes to like reading over contracts and understanding like what they mean.
You gotta be on it.
Hell yeah, it's the same in media. Like companies, like media outlets, they find these individuals like me that's young and turned, that's doing their thing.
Yeah.
And they'll put money behind you and everything. They'll give you advances. Like it's just like, the rap industry. You know what I'm saying? And I just got, mixed in with the wrong type of people, but that's almost up. So like I'm really
how much longer you got in that contract?
To the end, well, the top of next year. So
top of next
I'm
year.
finna take, man, when I say
2023 gonna be big.
Man, what? I'm taking over. I'm real life doing this. Like I ain't gonna fake it. Like I'm really hopping back 10 toes in. And then another thing, like I said, you got to think of like, I wanted to, boss up too. So I wanted to start a few businesses and do things like that. So at the same time, like I took this time to really, get some paper, like real deal, get to it.
So yeah, that leads into my next question. At the 104.1, where did JFips go? You know what I'm saying? So you said you took a step back, working on businesses, just grinding, getting yourself together. You was in the contract that didn't allow you to do what you was gonna do.
So I was dealing with some people. Then after that, I went straight to Vlad. So messing with him and that's a phenomenal experience. But that pushed me forward. So I'm at this point, I'm finna take off. Like boom.
That's
like,
another.
Yeah. Like bro, I'm on Vlad is the biggest hip hop YouTube network in the world. Yeah. No one is even Breakfast Club. Nobody is even like 80-90%. This is the biggest YouTube platform in the world as far as hip hop. You know what I mean? And they got a young nigga from St. Louis on it. I'm up. Like it's literally going up.
You did the video with Lil Kel.
I did a few. Like I can't even I'm 5 videos up. The other 4 didn't even get the drop because of bullshit.
Because of the
you know what I'm
contract.
saying? Like, just bullshit, just crazy shit. But
So,
like I said,
how did you actually get in contact and get the situation with VladTv?
we were like emailing back and forth. Like some shit like I don't be taking serious. Like some people will reach out to me and I don't even like take shit like that serious. But literally I emailed him. We were emailing back and forth. And then, he was like basically like, come on. Like he looked at my shit and was like, come on, what's up? And I thought he was bullshitting. He like, bro, like, nah, like I ain't bullshit. Like, what's
I'm
up?
for real,
like,
yeah.
like come do this. And I'm like, well, how I'm gonna do this? And you do every one of your interviews, you know what I'm saying? So like where I'm gonna fit in at? He like, nah, you gonna do your own. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, you gonna do your own. And I was up, you know what I mean?
So
And
was he
paid-
letting you pick the artist?
No, yeah, yes and no. But the reason why I chose him is because he paid crazy.
Oh, yeah?
He paid one interview. I make more in one interview than I make the whole month, like doing like regular radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how good Vlad. Like he paid hellas, and he paid per interview. That's why I be telling people.
Interview?
Yes,
10K?
No. It ain't nothing crazy like that. But it's a few $1,000s, like
me.
for
For an
for
interview.
fucking an hour of my time. Like, bruh.
That was dope.
People really judge him, but shit, he put me on. I ain't got shit bad to say about bro.
You
Like, I
think he
ain't
the
gonna fake
police?
it. Nah, here's why he not the police, because you can ask me some shit, and I be like, bruh, nah, I ain't saying that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can ask me
up
this
to
shit.
you to answer.
Right, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can ask me some shit and I can politely be like, nah, I ain't fucking with this shit. You'd ask me something in this interview and I kind of like twisted it. Like I ain't really answered
On me,
the
yeah.
question, you know what I mean? So artists can do the same
It's
thing.
It's up to them.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. If he the police, I'm the police. I ain't gonna fake, because we do the same shit.
Yeah.
We do the same shit. Everything is for them, them click bites. You know what I mean? So one,
clickbaits, yeah.
so one way or other, like shit, we are the police. We in media, we the police then, shit.
Oh,
Because
man.
if they say some wrong shit on camera, they gonna blame you.
Yeah.
If I went on this camera and looked in this camera and it got released and I said some crazy shit,
They
now
gonna say,
you the
"I
police.
put it
Now you the
out."
police,
Yeah.
because they gon' and I go to jail, they gonna blame you. Oh yeah, bruh shouldn't have been on that motherfucker asking
like
Lil Fifth questions.
like the Kill Boys niggas.
Yeah,
the
you know what I'm
white
saying?
dude. What's
He
his
ain't doing
name?
shit, but his job.
Yeah.
Shit,
Hell yeah. So how you feel about him?
I fuck
fuck
with
with
anybody who's out here trying to get some paper, and especially
me.
getting legal bread.
Yeah.
You will never catch my name with nobody talking about I get illegal money. Everything that I do
It's
is
legal.
legal. You know what I mean? So I salute anybody, especially in media. I salute you for
Appreciate
doing
it,
what you're doing.
appreciate
You know what I'm saying? You got a whole setup. This shit dope as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like
And
we
I
real
was
deal.
listening to motherfuckers like you, Shorty the Prince,
Yeah.
motherfuckers that say, what'd you say, Young Dip,
Yeah, you
all
know
them
what I'm
niggas
saying?
that was on the radio coming up.
Right. So like, I respect anybody who outside really trying to do it and doing it the right way, and especially when it comes to media, because media is so hard. Like it was hard for me at first. It's
Yeah.
just like I figured it. I don't want to say I figured it out. I was good at it. You know what I mean? I just kept pushing
You
forward.
had the hustle, the grind, the
Right.
determination.
So if you look at my career, if anybody look at my career and be like, all right, let me go look at JFips shit. Bro, you only gonna see me elevating. It's either like I'm elevating in media or I'm getting more fucking money. Like
On me.
niggas could never like play me. You know what I'm saying?
me.
And that's why I fuck with anybody out here getting legal money. I stress that shit so much,
Got
bro.
to. And then let's just jump into it. JFips LLC, you got a trucking business. How many trucks you at now?
4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Legal money.
Legal money.
Legal money.
Legal money. I done ran up. Bruh, man, people.
Hey, let 'em
this the
know.
shit.
Hey,
Like,
pop
nah,
your
'cause
shit.
I ain't even on that. I ain't even on that because I'm humble as fuck. But like, people don't talk about shit like this. Like, why is this not something that people talk about? As far not about me, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, the
Like,
positive shit, the
you know what I'm
business
saying?
shit, the get money shit.
Hell yeah.
Because niggas be too busy worried about the other shit.
bro.
On me.
I was broke. I went broke again last year in April. I was saying April. I had like $1,300 to my name. And this is without the trucking business. You know, we go a year and 2 months later. Well, I'm sorry, the year before last was broke. You know, $1,300 to my name. This was, before the trucking business. Now I'm up, in that business. I got, a cell phone store. I got this. I got artists. I do this. I do that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, like I'm all about legal money. My whole thing is I always wanted to do it the legal way. I always wanted to figure out the shit because if I can do this shit, anybody can do this shit. Everybody that know me know that my family ain't got no bread. Like I'm the head hunter in my family. You know what I mean? If somebody die, they looking at me.
Right.
If
They
somebody want to go to
depending on
college,
you.
they
Yeah.
looking at me. If somebody needs school clothes, they looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be, and I got hella nephews and nieces that look up to me. You know what I mean? My own people work for me. My mama work for me. My sisters, they work for me. So it's just like, when it come to shit like that, I'm trying to set an example for other motherfuckers to put they people on. So Yeah, bro. Like when it comes to the JFips LLC shit, I started that. I started off Amazon. I got an Amazon business. So buy and sell shit off Amazon. Everything that I do, I try to not devote my time to, right? So I give you an example. All 4 of my trucks on the road right now. My Amazon business doing it. I got clocks, shoes, like I got all type of shit on Amazon, right? That's doing this work. So and all this shit is automated, right? So boom. I got the trucking shit. That's automated. They on the road. You know, I don't have to physically be there. They doing their thing, right? They
so
making their money.
Your money making money
You know
while
what
you
I'm saying?
doing other shit.
Anything that make money for me, I'm all for.
On me.
Artists, they making their money. Every business that I'm in is making its own money. My real estate, you know, that's making its own money. Any business I go into, I don't physically have to do it. The only physical business that I'm in, you know, constantly is the Metro and my Metro stores. That's some shit I take serious. I'm the first African American Metro owner in the city of St. Louis. Nobody else is doing it.
How many stores you got?
3.
3.
That I personally have money in 3. And then I'm trying to get this deal, my next deal in another state. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm doing different shit that's like I'm gonna do all of this shit, then come back to media.
And you
then
only
take over.
26.
And only 26.
Man, I could have swore you when I asked you how old you was gonna say 30 something.
I'm not, only 26.
Damn.
Only 26.
So if let's just say somebody watching right now, and they like, damn, this nigga talking that money shit.
Yeah.
What's the first rule, like the first step to getting a business?
But I would say not thinking of the worst. Because what was stopping me, I could have did this shit younger. It's like, you know, thinking that shit gonna go bad. Like you gotta take just, and it sounds so like, you know, corny when people say like, nigga, you gotta take a risk. Like, but nigga, like you gotta take a risk. Like you gonna go, all right, so look, I put it like this. Nigga, I can, and it's me being humble, I can go ice my whole fucking neck out and both of my wrists. But nigga, like, what the fuck am I doing that for when my family broke? When my mama working a fucking 9 to 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not give her a job instead of buying a bus down? All right, cool.
And then it's gonna keep making money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why my sister's struggling, but I got on the fucking $50,000. Like, it just don't make sense. So I decided that the better way to do it, you know, and the better way to start is to put my people in position to work for me, to work together, so we got generational wealth for our kids. You know what I mean? But the first step, I would just say, shit, take a risk. Find out some shit that's cool to do. Shout out to it's a couple people I can straight shout out, like Dre. Like in the city of St. Louis, Dre was the first to start with the trucking shit that really got it on him.
What's
on
his
the road.
name? Dre?
Yeah, Dre, DeAndre. That's his, like, he was the first person to really like get it going. He set the tone, you know, in that specific business. I had money in my account. Why not take the risk? You know, I started my trucking business with like $10,000.
So somebody out there can start a trucking business for $10,000.
I had $10,000.
That'll get them together with one truck.
One truck. I was making payments on it, $10,000.
How much you think they'll be making a month with one truck?
My first truck, I made $30,000 a month. My first truck, I made 30.
Hey,
Now let me get
notes.
Well, let me not say a big number like 30,000, right? Which it was 30,000, but let's like get to the like just the what you're actually making.
Yeah.
So my
profits,
my profit, I was making about $7,000 to $8,000 a month.
Okay.
But off some shit that's some side shit.
And then all your other shit paid for, your truck paid for, this gas.
I had a truck note because I ain't had no money. I've never had a big portion of money at one time. Like I've never had like nobody give me money. Like I earned that money, the little money that I had that from radio and like doing sponsorships. I just saved up all my money. And I went broke investing into that shit. But I mean, it was good. It was like, cause I risked, you know, that little $10,000
like
risk.
You was broke for a minute.
Yeah.
Until you got that.
I only had 10 grand. I think I had like $12,700 in my account. That was everything I had to my name. But I spent 10 on that truck shit. And then like when you get like the insurance and everything, I damn near spent the 12. But yeah, at that point in time, I spent about $12,000. I started my company.
And when did you get your first truck?
I did this shit in like at a horrible time, like right before Christmas in 2020. That was my first truck.
Damn.
So, but I ain't really started like 2021. 4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Oh man. And then just say what was those other business you into?
So Metro by T-Mobile. So like how I was working at the radio station and I was working at T-Mobile at the same time. So like my only talent since a fucking baby is I could talk shit and convince motherfuckers to do shit. Like fuck with the hoes and I can like convince motherfuckers to do shit that they don't want to do. So sales was my other, my sales was my other job. So shit, instead of, going on the street selling dope or doing some stupid ass shit, I worked a regular job. And then I got good at it. And I'm like, bro, I want one of these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how could I actually like own one was always my question. So shit, I was so good. Like I was making so much. Like my commission, I never forget. Like I had 1 month where I made like $7,500 in commission only. Like fuck my hourly and everything. And this is me making $10 an hour. I had like $7,500 in commission. That shit changed my life.
That's off of selling phones and getting plans.
Selling
and
phones.
shit.
I ain't gonna fake. I worked like 60 hours a week that month. 60 just I worked open and close every fucking day. But for a motherfucker to give me $7,500, that was my first big pay. I had never even seen money like that.
Right.
So that was my first big.
$7,500.
You know what I'm saying, for doing my job anyway.
Yeah.
So shit, I got addicted to that shit, and ever since then I was trying to figure out how can I, be in a business and own it. You know what I mean? But that shit hard. There's so many politics to it, and our people not doing it, so you got to go kick it with other people. There's
different ethnicities.
Yeah,
yeah.
So like people be on my gram and be like, "What the fuck? Like you weird? It's like you don't hang with no, people that we would normally
They expect you to be with
hang
all black people. Yeah.
And no, you just don't see that. Everybody around me winning. Everybody around me own businesses, restaurants, everything you can think of. My whole circle winning.
Oh, B, that's how it gotta be. And speaking of your whole circle, you got artists.
Yeah.
How many artists you at?
So I want let me make this clear, because I want to make sure I make this clear. I fuck with other artists. I do business with other artists, but everything about me is grimy. So grimy, I'm gonna just say one. I'm gonna just say one.
Oh, me.
Because that's the only person I'm really like. I want grimy to make it. You know what I'm saying? He the next up. And people don't know shit. We from the same hood. Me and Grimy, we didn't know each other since we was fucking stealing gum from Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Y'all the same age?
Nah, he 1 year younger than me. Like he used to be the bad one though. I used to be the one like, bro, stop doing shit like that, bro. And he used to just take me to do just stupid shit. Like so we didn't know each other our whole life. Like after school programs, like everything. Like
Y'all families know each other and shit.
yeah, but he was just like the one. That nigga was just bad his whole fucking life. Like he really like is a fucking gremlin. Like the nigga is fucking nuts. Like he crazy as fuck. Like he really, that nigga crazy, bro. And you know what I'm saying?
What made y'all click though?
Because of just the realness. Like we'll both tell each other like real shit. Like I tell his ass like, bro, that shit ain't cool. Like basically, and like little kid terms, like, bro, that shit ain't cool. And he'll tell me like, that nigga used to look out for me. Like, I remember like motherfuckers tried to get on my ass first time I came to the neighborhood. I was like, I was like maybe 10 years old. I came to the neighborhood. I used to stay in Pont Line before I moved over there. But first time I came to the neighborhood, tried to get on my ass, and bro was like, he didn't even know me. Bro was like, hey, bro, get out that shit.
Your back.
Yeah, bro, only 9 years old. Bro, like, hey, get out there and shit. We had clicked tight in, since then.
Oh, me, that's what's up. So y'all been jamming for a long time, and you just said you wanted to make it. What like make you like want to get behind them on the music shit?
But it's like my family, bro. Like, so it's different. Like, I never be like this with no other artist. That's why I said, like, I don't even want to talk, like, because I do business with so many artists, and, like, I fuck with so many people, but when it come to, like, artists, like, it's just grimy. Like, I don't even want to, but it's, like, he different. Like, he's smart as fuck. Like, the dude, people be thinking just because he crazy and he, whatever, like, that he not intelligent. Like, bruh, smart as a motherfucker. He understand his business. He understand business. You know what I mean? And he got all type of legal shit that people don't got, like that people don't know about. You know what I mean? People think that he just rap. He don't just rap. Like, bro,
he
really about his paper.
Shit.
Man, what? Stop playing. My whole circle is doing their thing. Like, yeah, shout out to Grammy.
On me, yeah.
Real shout,
about that. Shout out Grimey. We gonna have to get an interview in. How much for a Grimey feature?
Call me. Email me, pipsllc314@gmail.com.
I be seeing them on your live in the comments. Everybody want to know how much for the Grimey feature.
Man, they be on that. But email me, pipsllc314@gmail.com.
Oh, me.
Get it while you can.
Hey, you know what that mean. You better be ready. You better have that bag.
Yeah. Grimey ain't going for this shit. Like, he don't, that nickel and dime shit, he don't even go for that shit.
Man.
He wouldn't, like, we don't even play with people like that.
He definitely doing this
features,
thing.
we don't really be on that. Like, we'll do a few here and there, but like,
is he signed?
Nah, Grimey ain't signed.
Independent.
We fuck with certain individuals, but no, we ain't signed. No.
And you fuck with C Murder?
Yeah, shout out to C Murder. He hard.
On me, yeah.
Them lyrics be going crazy. C Murder, he got his metaphors go stupid. Like, that's what make him different from other people. Like, his metaphors is crazy. Like, bruh,
and then them together on the song,
crazy.
Yeah, that's hard.
Dynamic duo.
What about the rest of the St. Louis music scene? How you feeling about it?
I love it. I really hate when people say that we all sound alike. Nigga, so like,
but it's only a select people that sound like it's like this group of people sounding like, but St. Louis got different sounds and shit. But they labeling it as high speed music. How you feel about that?
I love it, and let me tell you why. Like, motherfuckers can't really sit up and be like, Everybody sound the same. Nigga, so? Like, nigga, what was Chicago? What was Memphis? Like, what was them Florida niggas? Like, what was Atlanta at one point? Like,
Yeah.
so? Like, all right, cool. That's our sound. That's
sound
our
type
wave.
shit, yeah.
Let's ride that motherfucker. So
yeah.
shout out to all the high speeders goddamn me out there rapping. Like, let's ride that wave, nigga. Let's get where we need to be. Motherfuckers talking about some, we all sound the same. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
St. Louis sound on
I don't
me.
give a fuck. That's our sound. Let's ride that motherfucker. Let's go with that sound. You know what I mean? I hate a hating motherfucker. Only the people who say that be haters, bro. They be, oh, we all sound the same. Nigga, so what? Get on this wave. How about so you can get some views?
Hey, on me. Hey, that's real.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real. So why you think St. Louis ain't had a big break since Nelly, though?
So I feel like we have. Like with certain artists, it's just like legal troubles and, you know, shit like that getting away. But where we are today, at this point in time, I feel like, you know, it's literally about to happen with like several artists. We got so many artists in the city going viral, like actually making money off music. So like we right there. We finally got labels that's looking in on it. Like I just literally just got offered a A&R position, right? To a label I've been fucking with for years, right? And they literally were telling me like, bro, like St. Louis got it. And then they asked me like, bro, why the fuck you ain't, you know, did what you supposed to do to take it to the next level? And I'm like, nigga, I'm only one person. Like
I can't
cities
do
got,
it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Cause that's how they be like, why Nelly ain't doing everything.
Yeah, Nelly did what he's supposed to do. Shout out to that man. Like that man don't owe nobody shit. I ain't nobody say that man owe nobody shit. But no, St. Louis, we got it. We right there. We just gotta, you know, come together a little bit more. I would say. Like I know it sounds like real, like corny, but like yeah,
The
definitely
unity that's what's gonna matter though. You know
because
what I'm saying?
like you got to look at all the other cities, right? And I don't want to compare us to nothing because we St. Louis. We the #1 city in the motherfucking world on West Side.
On me.
But nah, I don't like really comparing us to other cities, but at the same time, just thinking, you know, outside the box. When you look at other, you know, cities, they're all unified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, it's so fucking dangerous, bro. And then it's like how our hoods is, bro. Like we got sections, like niggas. We got 6 hoods in one specific city. Four of them fucking hoods beefing with each other. Like this shit crazy as a motherfucker.
Beef so close.
Yeah, like nigga, this could be our set. Nigga, 3 streets over, we beefing with them people. Bro, this shit just crazy.
And
it's
you
just
might
so
have
dangerous.
to walk that way. You might have to drive that way. Go to the store.
Your mama, your sister, your cousin, your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? That shit dangerous.
Cause that shit be generational.
It be dangerous for me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit, that JFips shit in media, that shit don't mean shit to niggas out here.
Because you from a certain
Nigga,
area.
I'm from a certain area. I hang with certain motherfuckers. Motherfuckers is on that. And it's up to me to know that. You know what I mean? And just
navigating the right way.
You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just lunatics. But at the end of the day, St. Louis gonna come together. We the #1 city, like I said, on West Side. We the #1 city, you know, in the world. I don't give no fuck when nobody say I love this motherfucker. We finna come together. We finna turn this motherfucker up.
Oh, me.
In every platform.
Damn right.
It start with people like you too.
Damn right.
Look where we at. Goddamn me. Look where we at. Look what the fuck we doing.
Doing this
Goddamn
for the
me.
city, man.
You know what I'm
St.
saying?
Louis.
Who the fuck else got the setup like this?
Man.
Who rocking on Roku? Who doing this? You know what I'm
telling you,
saying?
talk to 'em.
You doing that shit.
Hey, JFips,
You know what I'm
talk.
saying?
You hear me?
Fuck you mean? That's what make us the #1 city because we
J.
doing
Phipps
this shit.
Talk, you hear
Stop
me?
playing. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, man. Well, before you spoke on legal troubles though.
Yeah.
What have you been practicing with Grimeyy to keep him out of legal troubles?
Man, Grimeyy, the thing is, people think that that Grimeyy, like he start drumming. That nigga don't start. Like, he's so to himself. Like if y'all see certain artists on the internet trying to get to him, like still to this day, bro, that nigga don't be giving a fuck about that shit. Like this nigga, the problem with him is he responds to shit. that be his motherfucking problem. He don't start shit. The nigga responds to shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I would say like, you know, just keeping him away from, you know, just bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit always around him. So when bullshit around him, like he really from there. Like Grimeyy really from the streets. He really did everything he was talking about. These niggas out here don't be doing it. You show me a video. You've never seen a video where somebody question is cripping. You ain't never seen that video. You ain't never seen a video of somebody question where he from. You ain't never seen nobody ever test his gangster. Grimeyy gangster ain't never been tested, and that's because he's the realest nigga out here. I can't say that about, you know, some rappers, I would say. Other niggas definitely be on it, but I'm just saying about him specifically, nobody ever tested this nigga gangster, like, you know, and questioned his gangster. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to certain shit, he just be blowing up. You know what I mean? But the nigga got past it now. Like he's different. Like Grimeyy wants some money. Grimeyy want to get to the next level in his career, so he ain't on this shit no more.
That's what's up. Gotta get to the bag.
Hell yeah.
So throughout your whole career so far, through the whole journey, what's been your biggest mistake?
Putting my trust into people instead of putting my trust into myself is definitely, been my biggest mistakes. Like leaving shit up to other people to do that I could have did for myself. Not bossing up at an early, age. I'd be rich as fuck by now if I knew what I knew now, at a younger age. So I would just say, giving other people, my trust when they ain't really deserve it, and putting myself in positions, like the position I'm in now, putting myself in positions that I shouldn't be in, you know what I'm saying, contract-wise, media-wise, without just doing research. So, overall, just making sure, moving forward that I'm, thinking things through. But I used to just put my trust, like I'm so fucking nice, bro. I used to be so fucking,
That's that heart. Niggas
Bruh.
be having a good heart. Motherfucker be like, fuck it, I'm finna just be mean. Fuck people. You hear me?
Yeah, niggas used to say like, I just put my trust in anybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Can't
give a
do
fuck.
that.
And I can't do it. So that was definitely, I would just say, my biggest, mistake for sure.
And if it's somebody out there right now, they doing what they doing. They might be rapping. They might be in the media. They might be starting a business. And they at the point where it's like, man, they at a roadblock and they like, man, I'm about to give up. This shit ain't working. I don't know what to do. What advice can you give to them?
I ain't finna say nothing like, hey, keep going. Like, nah, nigga, like, find somebody who doing the shit you want to do. All right, boom. I want to start my own podcast. I'm calling you like, bro, like, look what the fuck we at. Like, like this headphone, everything sound crisp. Like, you got bro over here who doing a phenomenal job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Appreciate that.
How can I do, what you doing? You know what I mean? And then respect motherfuckers and pay them. Like, you ain't really, you down on your luck or whatever. You don't know what your next move is. Find a motherfucker who doing what the fuck you doing and get with them. You know what I mean? That's what I did, shit, in every
Team
avenue.
up with a motherfucker.
Starting when I was fucking 15. I found a motherfucker. I was used to listen to Stacey on the radio every day. Why not reach out to Stacey and be like, yo, how the fuck you do this shit? You know what I'm saying? How can I take myself to the next level?
You fell into a great position.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working at a fucking phone store. I want to fucking own a fucking phone business. Why don't I reach out to, my packy partners and be like, yo, y'all up millions off this shit. Teach me, bro. Like, what do I got to do? How can I get in the game? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the trucking shit. Bro, out there doing this trucking shit, let me pay you to show me how you doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, nah, I can say, yeah, keep going, but nah, nigga, like, find out what you want to do. Find a motherfucker that's good at it, and get in with them.
Oh, me.
See what you know what I'm saying? Pay him.
Hell
Or work
yeah.
for free. Now, I work for free. Most of my shit I had worked for free before I got any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and shit, boss up, nigga. Like, don't be, letting excuses be excuses, nigga. We all got excuses. We all broke, nigga. All our families broke. This, and that. We ain't got no money, all the other extra shit. All right, nigga, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do about it? Nigga, boss up. Find a motherfucker who gonna do what the fuck, who doing what you want to do. See what they talking about and learn that shit, and then see how you can, segue yourself into the next position.
Oh, me, that's real. Hell yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Hell yeah.
On me, but
Anytime.
before you leave, what's next for you and what's next for Grimeyy?
Shit. All big shit. So like I'm just still bossing up, JFips LLC, whether it's whatever I'm selling, whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna continue to boss up and shit. With Grimeyy, we gonna put him into the position that he wanna, be put in. You know what I mean? Like we got a whole rollout. We was quiet, We was real quiet, this year. We really wasn't doing too much. We had a whole bunch of viral moments, but like we literally finna strategically do our thing. Like we really outside. He got albums on top of albums on top of albums, and we really finna put that bread where it needs to be and show niggas how we can do it. Not only the independent way, but just, two niggas that believe in each other. We believe in each other. You know what I mean? Like if let's just say me and you starting a podcast together, right? Like me and Grimeyy, we don't step on each other's toes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me.
We two niggas from the same hood. Okay, you rap. Okay, son, well, you might as well rap. Well, I'm professional and some more shit. All right, nigga, well, you might as well be my manager. All right, cool. Nigga, you the rapper, I'm the manager. Like, let's go ahead and run the shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is. You know what I mean? But we both are so great, at our careers that we just combine them bitches. So this shit finna be crazy, and then next year it's finna be stupid. Like, this next move that both of us is about to make is gonna fucking fry the city up. It's gonna get us to where we need to be. Yeah. Like, people been asking both of us, like, yo, what's next? Nah, nigga. Like I'm not finna tell y'all. I'm
He
gonna show
said,
y'all.
"Yeah,
the fuck-
hey, on me."
I ain't
Where
finna
he
tell
from?
y'all
Show me
shit.
state.
Yeah, I really do this shit. Like niggas,
Yeah.
niggas be out here faking. Like niggas be out here faking. I really do this shit. We really do this shit as a team. You know, so expect our next move to be our best move. And shout out to Grimeyy. Shout out to our whole team. Shout out to our hood. You know, we really do this shit.
On me. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Anytime you want to come through. Hey, make sure y'all follow JFips, man, on every platform. Make sure y'all go follow Grimeyy on every platform. Run the streams up. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video. Share this video. Hey, another episode of Kip Talk. Let's get it.
Hey.
This nigga done dropped everything.
Oh.
This nigga done dropped everything. We still low. What you got to push record on this?
Yeah, it's still good. It looks like it's still good though.